Imagine this. In under 20 minutes, no special bottles, no complicated routine, you make a kitchen rinse that smooths hair and settles a tired scalp. Lean over the sink. Feel the cool gel of aloe. Smell the soft, starchy rice steam. This is a small ritual that actually changes how your hair behaves. My short take: small, repeatable kitchen rituals, used with care, often outlast expensive quick-fix products because they restore balance instead of masking problems.
Quick question. Do I need a special kind of rice for this?
Not at all. Short or medium grain rice tends to give slightly cloudier water, which is fine. The key is clean rice and clean containers. This is about simple ingredients, not fancy ones. Picture mornings when hair feels dull, frizzy at the edges, or a scalp that tightens after a long day. You try products that promise a miracle and end up with buildup or stripped natural oils. What most of us want is balance, shine without stiffness, comfort without heavy residue. Been there. My hat season is a war zone for frizz. Here's where tradition meets a lab bench. Rice water shows up everywhere in old beauty stories. Nutritionally speaking, that cloudy water holds starches and a little inositol, basically a teeny polish for the hair surface. So it's not magic. It's like putting a gloss on your hair. Exactly. Cosmetic smoothing, not a medical fix. Aloe adds mucilage, that slippery, soothing gel that calms the scalp and helps with detangling. Together, you get slip plus surface polish. If you're wondering about results, expect improved manageability, a softer feel, and a subtle boost to shine. This isn't a cure for scalp disease, sudden hair loss, or infections. If you have heavy flaking, painful inflammation, or rapid shedding, see a dermatologist. This rinse complements care. It doesn't replace medical advice.
Okay, so if someone's in a hurry, should they try the quick rinse first?
Yes, the quick 15-20 minute method gives immediate slip and smoother texture. The overnight infusion is for people who like a deeper extract, but it needs stricter storage rules. We'll go through both. I'll say the ingredients slowly when we reach that part, so you can jot them down. Before we make anything, here are the ingredients. I'll read them slowly. Pause if you need to write them down. 1 cup of rice water, made from about 1/4 cup of uncooked rice. 1 tablespoon fresh aloe vera gel, scraped from a clean leaf. 1 teaspoon apple cider vinegar, optional. 1 teaspoon raw honey, optional for extra slip. 3 to 5 drops jojoba, or a neutral oil for very dry ends, also optional. Skip essential oils if your scalp is sensitive. Vinegar? Won't that smell weird? Good question. A teaspoon in a cup is subtle. It's there to nudge pH toward your natural scalp acidity, not to perfume your hair. If you're sensitive to smell, skip it. The rinse will still work fine without it. Equipment: a small bowl or pot, a clean jar with a lid, a spoon, and a strainer or cheesecloth if you used aloe bits. A squeeze bottle is handy for controlled rinsing, but not required. Quick rinse. Step 1. Pour 1 cup of rice water into a small pot and warm it gently. Don't let it boil. If your rice water is from cooking, let it cool to a warm temperature. You want it like a warm cup of tea. Step 2. Scrape about 1 tablespoon of fresh aloe gel from a clean leaf. It should be clear and slightly viscous. Add the aloe to the warm rice water and stir until smooth. You'll feel a silky texture as the mucilage mixes in. Step 3. Add the optional teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and the teaspoon of honey now if you're using them. Stir gently. If you add oil for dry ends, use only 3 to 5 drops and whisk until blended. The mix should look smooth, not grainy. Step 4.
After shampooing and rinsing, pour the mixture slowly over your scalp while leaning over the sink. Massage with your fingertips for about 1 minute. Feel the slip as it moves through hair. That helps even distribution without tangles. Step 5. Let it rest on your hair for 2 to 5 minutes. You'll notice hair feels silkier and the scalp less tight. Rinse lightly with cool water, enough to feel clean but not stripped. Towel dry gently and style as usual.
Overnight infusion. Combine 1 cup of rice water with 1 tablespoon of aloe in a sterilized jar. Seal and refrigerate 8 to 12 hours, then strain before use. Important, keep it refrigerated and use within 3 days. If it smells sour or off, toss it. Fermentation is not our goal here.
Common mistakes: leaving the mix at room temp, overdoing rice water too often, or adding scented oils without testing. Keep it simple and clean. Storage tips: use a sterilized jar, refrigerate, label with the date, and use within 3 to 4 days. For larger batches, freeze portions in an ice cube tray and thaw what you need. Frequency: once a week for most hair, up to twice weekly for very dry hair. If your scalp is oily, start every other week and adjust based on how it responds.
Patch test now if this is your first time. A small amount on the inner forearm, wait 24 hours. For scalp testing, do a tiny dab behind the ear and check after a day. If you see redness, burning, or irritation, stop and consult a professional.
For fine hair, use half a teaspoon of aloe to avoid weighing strands. For thick, curly hair, use the full tablespoon and consider the teaspoon of honey for extra slip. For color-treated hair, do a strand test first. Remember, this is a ritual, not a race. If it's not perfect the first time, it's still care. Try 1 small batch and tweak from there.
Let's take a quick sensory moment. Cup your hands like a warm mug. Imagine the smoothness of rice water between your fingers, the cool gel of aloe gliding across your palms. Breathe in, clean, soft, a little like warm rice steam. Hold that quiet. Small care, big calm.
To wrap up, this rinse is a gentle, low-cost way to support shine and scalp comfort. Use clean jars, refrigerate, patch test, and keep expectations realistic. Watch how your hair responds over 2 to 3 uses and adjust the frequency. We'd love to hear how it goes. Did you try the quick rinse or the overnight infusion? Did you add honey or skip the vinegar? Send a voice message or DM us. Your notes help others adapt these rituals. Thank you for sharing this quiet kitchen ritual with us. Remember, listen to your body. Trust the earth. Feel the difference. Subscribe to Earthy Remedy so you don't miss future recipes and rituals. Full ingredient lists and written instructions are in the show notes. Until next time, take a deep breath, drink some water, and be kind to your body.